Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So I wanted to tune in and do a pick a card for what your soul is manifesting for you, but a little bit differently. We're going to be looking at what's missing. And this is going to take into the soul messages. Where are you in the Akashic unfolding, in the Akashic stream of things, the Akashic field of what is unfolding for you on a soul level? And what is the message that your soul has been trying to get to you, across to you, or inner guidance, or perhaps a confirmation? But we're also going to be looking at, from a soul level, what's missing. You know, a lot of times we get a message how to complete something, or what we need to do in our life to manifest that next thing, or draw this in, or draw that person or that situation in. And we may be missing something, or some way of thinking, some step, because we're doing things kind of how we always do it, or how we think we're supposed to do it. So we're going to look at what's missing. Is it a missing step? What's missing? And what is brought in, or what focus, or is it an action step? What is it that's missing that needs to be there for your next level of unfolding, for you to manifest what it is that you want? We're going to look at that piece, okay? So we've got soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. So just take a minute, or 30 seconds, 45 seconds, to kind of take a conscious breath in and release. And let that out breath be a little longer than the in breath inside. And if you want to skip this portion, everything will be time stamped in soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's it. And just connect in heart to heart. Allow the chakras to open to receive. To open more to receive. And if some areas within your body, mind seem a little stuck or held back, take a breath in, connect to source energies. As you breathe out, send the healing light, the balancing light, through your breath to any part of the body, mind that needs attention or balancing. If you're feeling a little closed off, take a breath into healing light, source energies, and as you release, feel the opening that's right for you, the right pace, the right pattern, the right rhythm, the right flow for you. All right, let's tune in. Again, soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's see what's happening. All right, number 1. Okay. So we're going to look at, first I got the message to look at the cards, the tarot first, and see what we have here. We have the 5 of Cups, the Star, the King of Cups, the Hangman. I already get this is about relationship. 5 of Wands. That might be what you feel is lacking or missing in your life. And also inspiration. You feel like you've been drudgery. 6 of Wands. And the outcome, 9 of Pentacles. So right away, I'm going to share with you what I'm getting intuitively, psychically, not from the cards, but also from your soul. You're greatly shifting a pattern of perhaps being there for others and not others being there for you. Maybe you've been the healer, the magician in your own life, and you've helped others transform. Maybe you're a healer, energy worker. You've worked a lot on your emotional body, and some of you may need to start working on the emotional body more, having more focus. So I'm getting 2 stories here unfolding, and we're going to do a 7-card spread. So the situation's coming out of 5 of Cups, disappointment, misunderstanding, loss. There's a longing, but you're showing up at the Star, so you've really healed a lot. And some of you, this is also about taking your prominent place in the world. And so what has been missing is your own activation, your own volition, your own focus on yourself, your own, for some of you, ambition. You know, not that you have to be like, you know, I'm going to succeed no matter what, but you're starting to insert yourself in your life, and more in your life is what I'm hearing. For some of you, I feel you've been wanting a divine counterpart, someone to reflect or, you know, mirror you on a higher level, to complement you. I feel like in the past you had relationships that were perhaps more about completing you, or they wanted you to complete them. You're also coming out of a time of a lot of confusion, is what I'm hearing, soul story number 1. And you're recognizing that your energy comes from source, that you're connected to source. I do feel this is a group with a lot of star seeds, perhaps maybe even astrologers connected to other dimensions, otherworldly, extraterrestrial, ET input, working with guides. You are a teacher, a healer, many of you. And what I'm hearing, what was missing in the past was you couldn't fully expand and do the work that you were meant to do. So I do feel what's coming up for you, for some of you, there is a new relationship or new person coming in. It could be someone to help heal, or some kind of partnership is what I'm hearing. But you're not going to know where it's going. Your soul wants to keep you, the ego part of you. You are your soul. We're talking to the higher aspect of you, the higher self. Is training your little self to focus more on the unfolding of things and not have to have everything so defined, especially in relationship. Some of you, what's been missing is you in your life, you shining, you doing more for you, more creativity. I do feel that some of you have started something, because it's showing situation close to somebody's coming in, some kind of influence, some kind of help. But you're going to have to get a new perspective. So there's a new perspective on your life. And the issue for you is using your energy wisely and continually. So in manifesting and creating and drawing in, or even in relationship, whatever you're focused on, that it's this continuum. It could, sometimes there's good days, sometimes there's bad days, but you have to learn how to manage your energy and focus your energy on what it is that you want, and have the belief and the understanding that it can come about. So some of you, what's been missing is this belief in yourself, and also having people or a supportive partner that believes in you. You've been feeling like you've had to do it all on your own. Although spirit has been there, now you're starting to feel spirit coming through more, and I feel you're probably drawing in more spiritual relationships with people that are actually really spiritually connected, really doing the work, not just reading a couple books and doing some workshops or seminars, but they're really healing, doing the deeper work. And that's what you're about, doing the deeper work. I have my rose tea here. Big changes in time of Pisces, Hangman, new direction coming in. But the process is to keep going despite perceived slowdowns, failures, being on the wrong path or slightly off, or not gaining what it is that you want. And what the issue, that's the issue when the process is trust, is belief in the self and trust that it takes time to build something. Some of you are definitely getting acclaim, and that's bringing this level of abundance. So even if you're partnered or in the new relationship that I feel many of you are drawing in, you're still going to be very independent. So it'll be a healthy independence and dependence to make interdependence. Your soul doesn't want you collapsing into a relationship or a job. They don't want you overworking or in a relationship that takes so much time and energy for healing or processing or working through things. This is about finding people that support you, okay, that support your dreams, your goals. That's this Nine of Pentacles. This is about you being supported. You coming first, you inserting yourself in your life. What's been missing in your life has been you. You've done so much for other people. And this is about your creativity, your ideas, your business. In relationship, it's about your needs and wants being considered just as much. And sometimes it might be more. That's okay. Everybody goes through a patch where they need more attention, affection, support, assistance, help, listening to. But you've been there so much for others, and it's left you kind of longing, is what I'm hearing. It's left you dry, it's left you parched. So we go from this kind of parched land here, kind of dry, arid, not much growing, right? To this greenery of abundance, using your resources wisely. That's another thing. Your soul wants you to budget, wants you to be aware of money, all energy. If there's too much going out and not enough coming in, that's going to create an imbalance. Let's look at the chakra, and we're going to go back to this. The chakra, pleasure, sacral. That looks like this, the star. Giving to yourself, look at this orange, the sacral. Giving to yourself, having pleasure, following your joy, your bliss, opening to receive is actually going to bring you abundance. So what you need to do is focus on pleasure. What brings you joy? What's bliss for you? What feels good for you? That's been missing. Some of you have been in this drudgery. You know, you've been struggling, or there's been strife. What you need to do is shift that perception into, instead of struggle or strife, persistent effort. That on the earth plane, to create anything, or in a relationship or a job, there has to be persistent effort, not struggle or strife. Consistency, persistence. Which persistence and consistency doesn't mean that you have to give the same amount energetically or with your actions or focus. It's not going to be the same all the time, but it has to be consistent. That's one thing also your soul is saying that you need in relationship. Your soul likes variety, but also some level of consistency. Divine, let go of fear. Yeah. So I feel like there's a fear of doing something over again, or it happening again, or that it's not going to happen. The fear of loss is very great with this soul group. The fear of loss, or you lost a lot, you feel you're going to lose more, or you're not going to get it, or if you get something, then you're going to lose it. Oh, see, self-sacrifice. What was I saying? Yeah, see, you've sacrificed. That's the problem. So what was missing was you. There was a lot of self-sacrifice that you did in relationships, in jobs. Could be a little martyr energy, just saying, not calling anybody out, but just saying there could be a little martyr. Again, yes, have you been betrayed? Have you been hurt? Was it wrong or horrible? Yes. But you fit into life by sacrificing most of your needs and wants, and some of you almost all of your needs and wants, for friends, for family, for spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, children. This is what's interesting is the hangman, because on the sundancer also hangs from a tree, and the hangman, Pisces, is getting a different perspective. It's also the tree of Odin in the runes in the Nordic tradition, that Odin hung upside down from the tree of knowledge to get new insights, to get a new understanding, a new perspective, to become more aware. So anything, inverted postures in yoga, downward facing dog, triangle, turning upside down, getting on a trampoline and spinning around, anything that shifts your body even, as an analogy of shifting your mind to get a different point of view. Walk or drive home in a different way. Move furniture around. Move things around externally in your life and also mentally, just so you can see things differently or see something that you didn't see before, or maybe you see it differently. Some of you, there's something about color. You're going to see the color differently. I feel something's hidden. It's so interesting, and I'm seeing this. And then when you take it out, you're like, oh, I really like that. It's like you weren't seeing the whole fabric or the whole outfit. You weren't seeing all of it. You're only seeing one color or one shade of it, one part of it. And then you see it, or you see it and you go, oh, I really don't want that, or I don't want that. And it's funny because I'm seeing green, and I see green in my mind. So what's been missing in your life has been you. You haven't been there enough, inserted yourself in your own life for your own pleasure, what you really want to do, what you need and want. There's been this self-sacrificing that's been taking place. You know, if you have to self-sacrifice in an emergency or something, but you've been living by it, you know, and then you don't have the energy to persevere or keep on. Everything seems to be a struggle. So I feel like what's missing and now is being replaced, you're open to it, you're open to your soul's input through your higher self, is this faith and trust in yourself, in your higher self, in you know, in your soul path, into spirit. You're having more of this faith, this trust, this belief, and you're following through more on your plans, is what I'm hearing. Your projects and your plans. There's something you're doing that's building. Let's look at the soul purpose card. Akashic record keeper, assist others to access ancient wisdom. Well, that's what we're doing right now. So many of you, as this healer, or you're going to be receiving healing, whether it's this reading or other readings, or you're receiving something that you start connecting more to the subtle energy, the etheric realm, the Akash, to connect into the soul level, the Akashic, to connect into your divine purpose, your blueprint, how you're meant to live, not how someone taught you how to live, or school or university or mainstream consciousness or TV or whatever, the latest whatever trending. You're going to be following your own trend. And for some of you, this is stepping out, or you're starting to get noticed as this healer or teacher. You're starting to get noticed. Maybe some of you have, YouTube channel, or you're doing Zoom courses or classes, or you're writing a book. There's something that you're doing that you're getting public acclaim because you're starting to put yourself first. That's what's been missing. You haven't been able to, and some of it's been circumstance. You haven't been able to follow your joy, your bliss, pleasure, what makes you feel good, what you like to do or love to do. You haven't been able to do that as much, and some of you not at all. That's changing. Oh, committed. You have committed to a sacred union. Well, I said that. There's two stories here. Some of this could be a combination. Some of you, it could be a combination of helping others, which is like King of Cups. An advocate, could be a lawyer. Although that can also be King of Swords. But there's something there about helping others. There's something intuitively, maybe an intuitive, psychic, empath, counselor, teacher, Reiki master, meditation. There's something of the spirit realm or help that nourishes emotional health, emotional health care. For some of you, I also feel it could be, which is very interesting that I'm getting, it could be, 333, right as I'm connecting with your reading. For some of you, it could be some new business or something, maybe oils or aromatherapy. It's healing, but it's also, because I'm also hearing real estate. It could be the way that you do business. If you're in more of a mainstream or kind of quote unquote regular business, it's not the health, wellness, healing. Because some of you, I do feel, are very entrepreneurial, or you're some kind of executive, but you're wanting to do business differently. Could be a soul entrepreneur, spiritual entrepreneur. Some of you want to go in a new direction with your business. This is a confirmation that you can do this. Some of you, it's going to be a business partner that you both fall in love, you know, or connect in love, have a love relationship, you know, or awaken more to love, not even fall into, you awaken more to this love. But what's missing and what you have to work on is the self-sacrifice. And you're assisting others with ancient wisdom. You're assisting others and helping others on the path, but you're not doing it for them and you're not sacrificing for them. So this group, no more projects of people that you're going to help or heal, or you see the potential. So for some of you, it's that. Some of you, this is about a relationship that is very, promotes a lot of growth. You're very independent in it. But there is this connection of trust. It's a Six of Wands, a deep trust. Some of you may be with someone or going to be with someone, and with this Nine of Pentacles, there could be a birth of a business or a child with this person that you're going to be dating, or you've been dating and it goes to a next level. So for some of you, it's relationships. Some of you, it's more about your career, and some of you, it's both. This is a message that it's about both. There is a committed relationship coming to you. But to shift the energy, you have to release, greatly limit self-sacrifice. You have to insert yourself more into your life and focus on what gives you joy, what gives you pleasure. Shine your own light. Be your own star in your life. Okay? And many of you are feeling better about yourself too. So there is that committed relationship. Let's see what else. Is anything else missing? Do you want me to share? Oh, every time I ask, I go, you. They say you. So it's you we're missing, and that's the missing link. So honestly, as you focus on more what gives you pleasure, what you love to do, what you like to do, that's when things start aligning up. That's when the relationship comes in, that person, the job, the creativity, it all comes together. Or if you've been dating someone and it doesn't seem to go anywhere, focus more on yourself, less on the relationship. Focus more on yourself and your dreams, goals, desires, realizing your soul's gift, actualizing and putting them in the world. That is very attractive. That acts as this amazing, look at this divine will, all this light. It helps you shine. Okay, focus on your own shine. This is about your glow up. This is about you. And then you attract someone that supports that isn't going to deplete you. Yeah. So your soul insights mantra, let's see, for this, I'm getting a couple. Being in my divine flow, I attract all that I need and want to me. That's it, soul story number 1. Beautiful. Ways to connect with me, contribute to the channel, are in the description box of this video. And please, if you feel a resonance, like and subscribe and share. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Take good care. Woo, soul story number 1. Okay, wow, let's see. Okay, I'm curious, what is soul story number 2 bringing? Wow, okay. I love it because I start feeling the energy pick up. All right, let's see what's happening. So if you picked She-Wolf, soul story number 2. Okay, we're going to do the cards first, the tarot. Right away, I'm getting with this group, like quantumly big changes, okay? I don't know why this deck has lately been speaking to me like this. Okay, Saturn, learning Saturn lessons. You've been anchoring a lot, soul story number 2. You may be thinking like, I'm not having a lot of fun, or what am I doing? But I feel like there's Saturn, like, could be issues around your father figure, authority figures, and you being your own inner authority, getting out there in the world. Cosmic union, though. Got the world card, the universe card. the Magician, the Devil. Okay, this is totally a lot about manifesting. Got the Saturn and the Devil. Chariot, changes. Look at this. Wait a minute. This is all major arcana. Divine Feminine, which is the Empress. And you've got one extra card sneaking in. And then the Moon. Oh my gosh, I love it. 8, 9, 2 cards extra. How did that happen? 7 of Pentacles at the bottom and 10 of Pentacles. So, wow. Okay, well, your guides are saying part of it, and your soul is coming in really strongly. Like what you might feel is missing is having fun. But what I'm hearing to tell you is you've been in a major, major manifesting mode. And I feel like this reading is just a confirmation for you. It's just a check-in. The Devil is about how to manifest differently on the earth plane. So you've got Saturn and the Devil here. So you've had major learning lessons that you're coming out of. And you're learning also, you may want to look at soul story number 1, because also I feel for you, there's something, but I'm hearing it differently. It's about your own volition. Being able to have your own autonomy, your own self-will, and persevere and create something that you really want. You either have never done that or you haven't done that in a long time, and this is the call to do this. What's been missing, nothing. That's what they said. I'm like, you've been doing it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcana cards. And normally a 7-card spread. So I feel like you have, maybe you have a lot, Saturn prominently aspected in your chart, or Saturn and Capricorn. Maybe you've been going through these Saturn Capricornian lessons about restructuring, structure, building, getting rid of losses, getting rid of the excess. I feel for many of you, this is about, because cosmic union is, it's the universe, it's the world card, it's the universe, but I also read it as union with your higher self and divine union. So there could be a very important relationship that you have now or that is coming in. And I want to say this is about creating your world, your reality. This is about the career of your choice. So some of you are working, I feel, in a corporate setting. You're working in some kind of, working for someone else. But you're starting to bridge or branch into something that is more personal, rewarding to you. But it's at the beginning. You're at the 7 of Pentacles. So for some of you, that you still have to have patience. You're still building up. The 7 of Pentacles, it's like something has, obviously you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So something's been manifesting tangibly that you see. And for some of you, it's like finances have improved. Some of you, finances have greatly improved, but you're still waiting. You're not there yet at the pinnacle. But this reading is to tell you that you will be there. Your soul says you're very much in alignment with your soul, with your truth, with your path, which means you're in alignment to you. I do see with this soul group a very strong spiritual group, spirit tribe, soul tribe on this level, this dimension, and also other dimensionally. So many of you already are working with spirit, the spirit realm, or you're very in touch with your higher self, your soul. You know when your higher self is connecting to you and you're listening. You know when you're tapping into your soul, your true you, and making decisions that way. But the next step for you is there is a little leap you have to do. Some of you, it's with the Chariot, it's going to be a move. Some of you with the Magus, it's writing, something you're putting into circulation, a book, ebook, blog. There's something you're launching online. Now, with the Devil here in the middle, and you've got Saturn here and you've got the Moon, this is about anchoring your dreams. Be very aware of your dreams. I did a dream workshop. I will be doing more of them. Learn to understand the messages from your dreams, your dream state, your meditation, daydream, dreaming at night. there's something coming into focus. There is a birth. Some of you, it's going to be an actual physical birth. You're pregnant or about to get pregnant. Some of you, I feel this birth is a new path. Could be for many of you a whole new career or job, or you're going to get a new job. If you're going this at the time of this reading, and about however you see it, you're preparing to do something completely different in your life. And some of you, it's living differently. Some of you, it could be more remote or working remotely. I definitely get media, TV. I'm getting something that goes into circulation. So again, it could be a book that you're writing, or you've always wanted to write, or you get published. Whatever it is, it's about 7 months from wherever you're watching this to complete. 7 weeks to 7 months. But your soul, higher self, is trying to tell you that you have been making good results, good gains. You just have to slow down and notice it. You're not there yet. That's why some of you might think, oh, it's not working, or I'm a failure, it's taking too long. You have to have patience and see just how far you've come, or that things are building. I feel what you're building here, some of you, it's literally a garden. Or a house with a garden. You're going to have a bigger home, bigger house, or more space somehow. There's more space for you. But it is a very wonderful connected relationship, partnership, and or business. So some of you are entrepreneurial. It's a business, or you've started a business, you've launched, but it hasn't quite taken off yet. Some of you, I'm definitely hearing you need to listen to the messages of the feminine aspect of your being, because you've got the divine feminine here and the moon. So there could be a little unclarity with your path, but with the moon there, you can't know all of it. This part of your path you have to focus on intuitively. You're not going to know everything. You're not going to see everything. You're seeing a lot, and I get it. With the 7 of Pentacles, you're like, where's the rest of it? In the traditional tarot, the 7 of Pentacles, the farmer is out there like looking at the crops, looking at the shoot, but it's not fully formed yet. It's not blossomed. You can't go out and pick it. That's why there's time as an element. Here's Saturn. So time is an element. Time and timing is an element to what you want. Chronological linear time, as well as timing. In other words, you could be studying for a test, and you have to wait till they give the test. That's time. That's not timing. You have to wait till whenever they to say, okay, now everybody can take the test, or here's the test. It's available to do online, or show up here and take the test. So you're dealing with time and timing. You're dealing with the earth plane. You're dealing with the otherworldly and this world, other dimensional, expanded consciousness, and everyday irregular consciousness. You're in between worlds, and you will be for a while. That's where you reside, is what I'm hearing. Look, field of plenty. Ideas, needs manifested. See, that's what I'm saying on the Sacred Path card. So that's what I'm saying, manifesting. Ideas and needs are being manifested, but it takes time. 7 of Pentacles. Saturn, it takes time to build your life, or the new way you want to live. It takes time and timing. It's the devil, Capricorn, Father Time. You have to work within the earth plane. That's what the devil says. The devil is lived backwards. To live, to truly live, and manifest, we're dealing not just with earthly time, but also timing on a spiritual soul level. So you've set a lot in motion. That's the Chariot. There's a lot that you've set in motion. There's a lot that's working for you, and it's bringing in this field of plenty, which distills to 38-11-2. You might be seeing 11 or 11-11 a lot. What's going to help you is connecting with others, that 3 energy, projects, creativity, connecting with others, kindred spirits, network, open to being assisted, open to help. 8, changing patterns, and also working on something diligently. 8, the number of Capricorn, the devil. That 8 energy is also always about process. So you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the field of plenty. And look at that, there's abundance there. So one thing that's going to help you, that's one thing that's missing, your higher self is saying, is that you've got to connect into the gratitude or the appreciation for what you do have. You've got the horn of plenty there. So you have some abundance or a lot of abundance. You have abundance. Some of you have prosperity. You know, even the Empress is about abundance, fertility. You just have to water the garden is what I'm hearing. That's what's, keep watering the garden, Spirit is saying. Keep watering the garden. Your higher self is saying, water the garden. That's your job, is to water the garden. What chakra is being activated? The crown. Everything comes from Spirit. So meditation, visioning. See your vision from the higher perspective of what you want to create, what you want to draw in. Awakened spirit, desire to change. See, that's it, your desire, but you're already doing it. With this many major arcana, I mean, in a Celtic cross, which is 10 cards, they, you know, traditionally it's said that if you have, you know, 3 or 4 major arcana, that's big changes. Readings that I did on myself this past, you know, last year, I would have out of a Celtic cross anywhere between 6 to 8 or 9 major arcana. And out of a 7 card spread, I gave 2 extra cards here. All of them are major arcana. So you're going through some big, you're awakening. You're living very awake. It's about desire to change, awakened spirit. You've been changing. You have a strong desire to change. You've been doing it. You just have to also acknowledge how far you've come, what you've done, how you've changed, that you can change, that you're the magician. This whole story is clearly about manifesting reality, manifesting what you need and want on a soul level, connecting to your dreams, synchronistic connections, signs, symbols, the messages, and living that way and just going to this quantum level. You're about to go to this next level. Look at that. You're about to go to this next level. So don't freak out right now. Don't think, oh, it's not happening or it's taking too long. You have to support what is happening. Let's look at your soul's purpose. You got 2. The seer, eyes that see beyond illusions. See, that's what's working for you. Keep seeing beyond the illusions. See what you're creating, you're co-creating. See the unity consciousness. See beyond the duality. See beyond the extremes of the polarity plane. See the big picture, the big vision. Keep your eye. Yeah, you have to sometimes pull it back and look at what's happening, the beta reality, mainstream, the news, other people. Don't live there, though. You're not meant to live there. You know, you're meant to see and live big picture. Look at this, the eyes. You can help others see beyond the illusion. You are the startup, the launch. You know, you're the early adopter, maybe to technology. Maybe you're using technology or, you know, sound or music. You know, you're channeling unity consciousness. You're channeling love, harmony, healing. You're a meditation master. An innate ability to guide meditative sessions and in a myriad of ways. Sound, what did I say? Sound, movement, stillness, guided meditations, transcendental yoga. So I don't care if you're working in a corporation, in the boardroom, you have the ability to transcend what's going on, the nitpicking, gossipy. You don't have to get in that. You have the ability to transmute the energy and transform the situation, whether a personal situation or work or environment, just by your energy and your intention, your focus. just by what you're downloading, by what you're channeling, by what you see. You're seeing beyond the illusion. Meditation would be great for you. Maybe you're a meditation teacher. Maybe that's a part of what you do. Maybe hypnotherapy, maybe visioning or visualizing. Maybe you're helping others to do this. I definitely feel this soul story number 2. I said number 3, sorry about that. I definitely feel that you, soul story number 2, clarify number 2, are the visionaries, are leaders, are making big changes in your life and helping others to do that. Or you're about to. Maybe you've been doing the kind of prep work, that you're also working other dimensionally. You're working energetically. So don't cut yourself short. What you do make a difference. Your energy impacts people. You probably go in a room and people look at you, or walking down the street, or you're on the Zoom call and somebody connects with you right away. So you're to use that for the greater good, and also for that abundance that you want, to create that lifestyle that you want. Right? So your message, is that nothing is missing. You have it all here. You're just bringing it to another level, a more extended or expanded level, a bigger level, a more interesting level, a more fun level, a more enlightening or inspiring level. But you have to acknowledge that everything you need and want, everything is already here. You've been living with this abundance. For some of you, again, prosperity. The love is here. Everything is here. Now you want it in a different form, or in a or manifested form, or more tangible, or more consistent form. But what is missing is nothing. You have to connect to yourself and say, nothing is missing in my life. I have everything that I need and want. All my needs are met. Now I'm bringing it to another level, a quantum level. I'm building upon what I already have. I'm building more prosperity, more abundance, more love, more harmony, more awareness. But your key is to acknowledge what's already there, what's already here for you. That's the Saturn. Acknowledge the foundation, and then you expand from that, right? Many of you maybe are designers, because I'm getting I keep getting color palette. But it's like, a designer starts with one line, a few, maybe 4 items, I don't know, 6 items, 10 items, and then you build a collection, or you start with a smaller collection. Maybe you're just starting out, you have a collection. So acknowledge you started out. Maybe you have your fall collections been out there, or spring. Well, there's also winter, and then there's, next year. So you have to acknowledge that you started, it's working. It's worked and working. It's all come from spirit, your spiritual connection, the higher connection, the high vibes, the visionary aspect of you. So your Soul Insights mantra is, everything that I need and want, I have. And I am now bringing it to an even more fulfilling, more abundant, and more prosperous level, expression, and experience. That's it. Ooh, let me know how this goes. I still can't believe how many major arcana you got. That means big changes, big changes. I mean, huge change in your life, quantum changes, and changes in alignment to what it is you want, need, and want. But your key, soul story number 2, your key is you have to already acknowledge that to some degree, on some level, you already have what it is you need and want. You've manifested it. Maybe only like this, and you want like this, but you have to acknowledge that it's there. The blueprint's there, the template's there, the foundation's there, the manifestations are there in a certain level, a certain way. You're just taking it to a next level. That's all. That's the world card, the universe card. All right, yes, please like and subscribe, share if you feel like it, and connect with me further. Ways to do so are in the description box below. See you in the next reading. Soul story number 3. Hello. All right, let's see what's happening for you. I'm feeling like coming out of something. You're coming out of something. So let's see what we've got in the good tarot. Messenger of Earth. Well, you've heard a message is what I'm hearing. You've been hearing the soul call. This to me is talking to me about the soul call. But we'll see. Could be messages. 9 of Earth. I get an Emperor. Yeah, see, there's something about you building up or building a new life, new direction. This could also be a call for some of you to work or work differently. I literally get call, the messenger page of Earth. I get a call, but I also get a soul call or a wake-up call. You've had a wake-up call on a tangible level. Some of you has to do with the body or how you're living or where you're living. Something has to change is what I'm hearing. 4 of Earth. Look at all this Earth. Security. 5 of Air. Could be negative expectations. That 5 of Swords, 5 of Air. 9 of Air. And 8 of Fire. Things move. Okay, so I see what's happening. You did get a call. Some of you, it's a literal call, a person. Some of you, it's a call to work. Many of you, it's your own call, like, I can't do this anymore this way. I have to change. It can't happen this way. Or I have to deal with my thinking or my negative thinking or this anxiety I have to deal with, or I have to do something with this energy. So this is the situation. This is the situation you're in. There has been this soul call, or some of you received a call and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. Should I go? Should I do this? Should I see them? Should I see her? Should I see him? Should we get back together? Or for many of you, it's like, should I take the job? Should I do this right now? And then I could do what I really want to do later. Or should I take part-time? So there's a call to new life. And for many of you, it is a soul call. You've heard and felt change. Change is coming. I need to change. I want to change. Or now I know what I want to do. You are showing up as the 9 of Earth. Virgo, abundance. You've got a lot of Earth here, so this is a lot about tangible results and manifesting. Although you've got the Emperor, which is Aries, 5 and 9 of Air or Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel this is you. This is you. It's a mental realm, as your soul is saying. For some of you, what's been missing is focus. You need to focus more, okay? And you need to understand how your mind works and let go of the lower surface thinking or people that are trying to hold you back or pull you back into old habits or patterns. If you go to my website, soulplayground.life, you can copy and paste 5-step emotional clearing process. It's under, I think, Soul Path Tools. Soul Path Tools or Soul Path Support. If you want to do the advanced version, you can get the MP3, iTunes, Amazon, wherever MP3s are. I think actually on my site, I think you can click on there and get the MP3 also. But you're showing up abundantly. You've been working hard on yourself diligently. The Spirit is saying not to lose focus. I feel like these spirit guides are here, the oversouls, are saying one thing that you've had an issue with is keeping your focus for some of you. Some of you are so focused, laser focused, you're not letting any other impressions in. I get, this is the situation, this is you, the energy close to you is the Emperor. You're building your new reality. You're focused, many of you, on career. Some of you job versus career, or you're doing a job and trying to establish a career. This is about establishing yourself in your field and also coming forward as an authority figure. In your own life, you're an authority figure, and also perhaps within a group, a company, family, maybe online, maybe you have a practice, a healing practice. The situation further out is 4 so you've got 2 4s here. And the 4 of Pentacles is also about healthy retreat or going within. It can lead to some overprotectedness or stagnation. But I feel for you is you need to learn when it's time to take a break, when you need to focus more. And otherwise, you get into this 5 of Air, 9 of Air, this 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy. Some of you, this is about you need to take a break from someone or something. But you're building security. So this is about, I heard, financial security for many of you. This is about security in the material form on the earth plane. That you've been waking up and going, okay, I want to work differently. I want to live differently. This way of being is not meant for me. So I feel this has a lot to do with security, stability, inner stability, but really stability financially on the earth plane, money. You're wondering which direction to go. The issue that you have to work through is your limited or negative thinking. Or for some of you, I'll be honest, because you've got the 5 of air as the issue and the process is 9 of air. Some of you, it could be someone that's around you that's causing, maybe they're negative towards you, or they're instilled doubt, or you have a little bit of doubt, and instead of them uplifting you, they say more that makes you doubt yourself more. Or someone that you're with has a lot of negative thinking, is in a fixed mindset, or you've been in a fixed mindset, and so is this other person, and they're always seeing that glass half empty. So there could be somebody causing you anxiety, or kind of bullying, not very nice, or you've been doing this to yourself because of where you find yourself in your life right now and life circumstances. So it is going to change, though. You've got the 8 of fire, that 8 of wands. I feel like there is going to be some clarity, some things get cleared up. Some of you, again, this could be a call because there's miscommunication, or there was some arguing, maybe debates, maybe you parted ways kind of, angrily, or not understanding where someone was coming from and they didn't understand where you were coming from. So there is this clearing the air. But I want to say, because I am getting the message from the soul self, the higher self, that there has been in the Akashic a pattern of either abuse, limiting thoughts, emotional abuse, bullying, or where you've had to fight negativity or had to try to drown it out or change your perception or your view on something or someone. Could be issues around anxiety, suffering anxiety, which that's a very real thing. So you may want to do meditation. Again, I have support on my blog, soulplayground.life. Meditation or movement, or find what supports you. Maybe herbal tea, find what supports you and follow through on that for you. Lead the way, light up your own path. Remember I was saying maybe you're a leader. This is about leadership. So this is about listening to your own inner authority. And I do feel for some of you, what I'm seeing on the Akashic, where you came from, maybe you couldn't do that growing up, or maybe a certain marriage or live-in situation or job where you could not share more of your true thoughts and feelings. You couldn't connect to your own inner authority and be a leader of your own leading yourself. So the Emperor has a lot to do with being a leader and also forging new directions, forging a new way of living and being. As long as your spirit is guiding you, you've got antlers here, and on the messenger, you've got antlers. Some of you, there is going to be some kind of, I hear resource or human resource, or there's some kind of meeting, and you're wondering how much to say. And the thing is, if it doesn't feel safe, just say what you need to handle the situation, to bring it in some kind of balance. I definitely hear with this group, what's missing is you have to be more of your own guide and protector of your energy. In other words, if you're in a meeting or with someone, even a friend, and you've opened up in the past and they just don't get it, and you feel like you set yourself up, and then you're like, why did I say that? Or they don't understand. What you need to do is take care of yourself first. Take care of your inner child, the inner you. I have that on my website as well, inner child work. So you need to journal or be with yourself, or a therapist, a counselor, a coach, a life coach, spiritual coach, a group where you feel safe. because it's not always healthy to disclose everything to everyone. They may not be receptive. They may not be capable of holding the healing space or being there for you or for anyone else. So I do here with this group, you need to not set yourself up. That's this 5 of Swords and 9 of Swords. You sometimes set yourself up, or you go someplace hoping for support and they let you down. They disappoint you. They're not there yet. They can't do it, or they're busy. And that's a pattern that you're shifting from early childhood training, trauma. Could be trauma bonding here, what we call wound mates, or bonding with others through trauma, which is okay to have some bonding through what we've gone through. But if it's only about the trauma and you stay stuck there, see, that's what your higher self is trying to move you. You're trying to move you more in the direction of the soul and less from the wounding. Oh, you got manifestation, got the root chakra. So feeling safe, secure within yourself, manifesting your reality. This way. And sweat lodge, purification in the sacred path card. So something needs to be cleared or cleansed. It could be people, it could be certain people in your life, or just the dynamics of the relationship. It could be something you need to do to get your clarity. And that's that going within. Maybe it's spending some downtime, alone time, journal time, meditation time, healing time, get a massage. I don't know. You have to go within to see what it is for you. This reading is for a lot of people. So it's what resets you. And your soul's purpose, you connect with and decode frequency from higher dimensional beings. That's the antlers here. That's what you need to bring more of in your life. Some of you, I feel like it could be, I don't know, herbs, herbs, potions, work with crystals. There could be certain foods, or I don't know if is it teas, color therapy, sound. There's some things that really reset or bring you in. I know for me, even just lighting my champa incense really aligns me. Sage. To use these things that you know, this is part of your path and part of your abundance. Soul story number 3 is answering that higher call to live more this way and share this part of you more. I have one of my clients that works with me, and she talked at her office and said, I had my appointment at that time, and they asked what kind, and she said meditation. And that opened up a whole new thing. Oh, you meditate, we need to do more of that. You don't have to disclose every little thing what you do, but meditation is a part of what we do. I do psychic channeling work and hypnotherapy. I work with hypnotherapy and repatterning. But again, it's really about you being more you. And what's been missing is your own inner authority, your own connecting to your own inner authority, your own belief in you. That you are the leader in your own life by your own inner knowing. Oh, look at this. Okay, other part of your soul purpose. Remedy illness and broken hearts, attract abundance and fresh starts. You could be aromatherapist working with oils. Remedy illness and broken hearts, attract abundance and fresh starts. Well, that's where you're at. That's this call, the soul call. That's the call that you're getting. Is to this new life, to clear the air. With some of you, there's a clearing of the air with somebody. There's or you're just not going to be around people that are intimidating or bullying you, or always looking at the negative aspect of things, or throwing you off energetically or with their words. You're going to be setting some clear boundaries. And as you do this, what's going to happen is things really move. 8 of Wands, 8 of Fire. Could be relationship or new people coming in for you. For many of you, I feel it's career or job, that the right job comes in. There's this up-leveling that happens. For some of you, this is about starting your own business or company, even if it's something on the side. Is it product? Is it something from, like, I don't know, Etsy or some of the other eBay, Etsy, online? I get a very strong online component, but maybe some of you could be doing, I just heard like belly butter or something, you know, like scrubs, or maybe even designing something, or facial creams or products, or healing products, oils. Again, it says essential oils. But you're healing yourself that way in broken heart. So it's, only thing you have to worry about is this Five of Swords, 9. It's who's around you. That's what the higher self is saying. Be cautious, be aware of who's around you and who you're telling what you're doing. Be aware of your own mental state. Or do you have a fixed mindset where you're locking out positive possibilities, yet you know you can do it? You're aligned to spirit, higher vibrational energies, higher frequency energies. So for many of you, this is about the turning point is like, okay, I do think this way. I do manifest like this. I know I'm a spiritual being. I know I'm connected to the all that is, to God. You know I have the soul, and I have a higher self, and I know that I'm healing from wounding. This is your call to live like this every single day, as much as you can. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to anchor this into your everyday living and move forward in this new leadership capacity, whether it's personally for yourself, individually, or somehow in your life. Because as you shift this, everything starts moving, everything falls into place, everything picks up. Whatever that, there's some job, and for some of you, there is some job that you've been kind of eyeing, or you're interviewed and it didn't come around. And again, I feel like there's some new job, new way of working coming in, or you re-interview, or maybe it's at a different company, but it's exactly the job that you want. You have to see yourself as a leader. That's what your higher self is saying. You have to see where you're a leader, leading your own life, helping others. You have to put yourself out there. For some of you, that's what's been missing. You have to put yourself more out there. You have to do more for yourself, do more creatively with this Eight of Wands. This is connecting to spirit. Eight of Wands is download, spiritual energy. Same as here, lead the way. Four of Earth, antlers, everything comes from source, the higher mind, the higher perspective. So what is you're leaving behind is a lot of this circular worry thinking, negative, and also listening to others. Let others get you off track or pull you by the wayside or dilute your spiritual energy. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you have somebody in your life that's very caustic. They're very poking, sharp energy, very, it's like they don't want you to get too far or to succeed because they fear that you won't be with them. They'll lose you. So that's something you're going to have to work through, some of you, greater boundaries, or you're moving on from that person, or you've tended to attract people like that. But the shift is in your own mental state. Your mental state is open you up. So the purification that you need to do is to release what's toxic, what's not working for you, what's too much of something that it's at a toxic level, or it's causing stagnation instead of growth. It's okay to go within. It's okay to pause, that Four of Earth. It's okay to do a healthy retreat. It's okay to focus on security. But if it's becoming toxic for you, on the earth level, you remedy the ill by abundance and fresh starts, by focusing on your spiritual abundance. So there's about to be a quantum leap here. Here's your soul insights mantra. I keep hearing, I am not broken. So there might be two mantras. Let me see. I am not broken. I'm whole, perfect, and complete. And am confident to lead the way in my life and to help others do the same. So some of you have seen yourself as broken or not good enough or don't know enough, or because you made certain errors or mistakes or were in certain relationships that you're not ready. But Spirit is saying, your soul is saying, the guides are saying, you know, all that is here is saying you are ready. So, and for some of you, it is, I now answer my soul call and move in a direction of my heart's desire. Yeah, for my heart's desire. So that love is about the love of yourself, your life, and from that you attract. So many of you are hearing this soul call from Spirit. Your soul is calling you to the next level of expression and experience. Trust yourself. Everyone has doubts. Everyone has a negative thinking every now and then and gets in a negative or a little pity party. Everyone. But you don't have to stay there. And if you have people around you that are too much like that, you need to evaluate whether that's supporting you, if that's supporting the soul call, if that's supporting you being a leader. If people can't see the leader in you, the leadership, or how well you are doing, how far you've come, you need to evaluate how close you are with them, or what you say or what you share. And also, as you shift that perspective of yourself, then others will see that leadership, that self-love. All right, soul story number 3. Thank you for letting me tune in for you. If you want to connect further, way to do so is in the description box of the video. And until next time, keep shining bright.